We move on from Seahawks, Niners to Baltimore Ravens at Denver Broncos. This has been wild watching money come in. We'll see if money's come in, but the market moving towards the Ravens has been very, very interesting for me. 4:25 p.m. Eastern. Ravens 2-1, 1-1 on the road at the Broncos. 3-0, 1-0 at home at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. 70 Fahrenheit, mostly sunny, 6 miles per hour. The Ravens open up as 2-point dogs. They're now 1-point dogs. And BetOnline has switched. BetOnline has the Ravens as 1-point favorites. Heritage and New Wager have moved to a pick'em. Wow. Total opened up at 45. There are a couple 44.5s, mostly 44s. Then we move to the cash flow in this spot. 6,733 tickets in, 82% of the tickets, 88% of the cash on the Ravens. And the cash for the total isn't up. I don't know why. But we do know that 66% of the tickets are on the over. It'll all be figured out for sure by Sunday. Or if you watch Betting with the Bag, we will review market moves. We will touch on them in NFL. We won't break down individual games completely, but we will talk about market moves. We have many other sports to fill our 2.5-hour show. Ravens come in off a 1917 win at Detroit that saw Justin Tucker kick an NFL record 66-yard field goal as time expired. Lamar Jackson, 16-31, 287 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He also ran 7 times for 58 yards. Mark Andrews was the main weapon, caught 5 passes for 109 yards. Sammy Watkins caught 4 passes for 68 yards. Marquise Brown had at least 3 drops. And I was saying nice things about Marquise Brown, but he did not look good in that game. 3 drops, and some were crucial. Would have made the game much easier. But Miles Boykin and Rashad Bateman may return to the lineup this week. They're expected to practice all week. Latavius Murray ran 7 times for 58 yards. They ran as a team for 116 yards, surpassing 100 yards for the 42nd straight game to pull within 1 of the NFL record set by Pittsburgh from 74 to 77. Safety Chuck Clark was excellent all over the field, 12 tackles, 1 sack. Rookie linebacker Dalen Hayes and safety Deshaun Elliott were hurt during the game. Dalen Hayes has been moved to the IR, and Elliott is questionable this week. The defense started without defensive end Derek Wolfe, linebackers Jalen Ferguson and Justin Houston, defensive lineman Brandon Williams and Justin Matabuike are on the reserve COVID list on Friday. Ronnie Staley, questionable return to the lineup this week. A lot of issues. Everybody bullish on the Ravens, and it has caught me by surprise. Broncos come in off an easy 26-0 win over the Jets. Look, they're playing bad teams. I get it. A week after holding Trevor Lawrence to 118 passing yards, they hold Zach Wilson to 160 passing yards, sack him 5 times, intercept him twice, stop him twice on 4th down. Bridgewater 19-25 for 235 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Tim Patrick led receivers with 5 catches for 98 yards. Melvin Gordon ran 18 times for 61 yards. They got 5 sacks, 9 quarterback hits. Von Miller got his 4th sack. Alexander Johnson got 2 sacks. And a tackle for 2 sacks, 2 tackle for losses, 2 quarterback hits, pass breakup, sacks from Shelby Harris and Malik Reed. They got 4 sacks in the first half. They held the Jets to 55 yards. Fangio had no update on some things, like Dalton Risner's foot injury, Graham Glasnow's left knee injury, KJ Hamler left knee injury. I have some updates now. Hamler has been placed on injured reserve Tuesday, so the knee injury is serious. Linebacker Jonas Griffith is on injured reserve. Mike Boone is now on injured reserve. Oh, he's been on injured reserve. He may return to practice this week. Graham Glasnow, questionable. Dalton Risner, questionable. And Bradley Chubb will return to the field some point this season, but he just had ankle surgery and won't be soon. I can't understand all this love for the Ravens. I find it perplexing, and it's completely stopped me in my tracks. Bebsie, take it away here. Ravens, Broncos.
I'm with you here on this one, Jimmy. I get it that the Broncos have beat a combined 0-9 group, but they've dominated them like they should. It's not like they squeaked badly, kicked the shit out of the Jets. They cruised to a victory against the Jets. They controlled Jacksonville. This is a good football team. And what they were missing last year was a competent quarterback. And Teddy Bridgewater is competent. He's not special, but he's solid. They're also playing at home. Mile High is not an easy place for other teams to play. So I'm with you. I don't get the love for the Ravens in this. The Ravens have been up and down. They've been spotty. They've shown some good things. They've shown that I don't know. They're 2-1, but they don't feel like a dominant team to me. I don't think the Broncos feel like a dominant team either, but they feel like a very good team, and they feel like a team that has a strong defense. Vic Fangio is an excellent D coordinator, who's now head coach, obviously, but I think they can hem this Ravens offense in. And again, like this is a tough spot for the Ravens on the road again. I think they've been on the road. They were on the road last week. Are they doubling up on the road here?
Yeah, they were in Detroit last week.
Yeah, that's right. So, and again, they snuck past Detroit. A miracle kick, an NFL record kick that dunked off the goalpost and in to beat Detroit. And now they roll into Denver, and everybody thinks they're going to kick ass. It's Denver or nothing for me.
I can't even come up with a argument for the Ravens. And when that happens, I have to – what am I missing?
The only argument I can come up with for the Ravens right now is that the Broncos have not been tested. That's the only argument I can give for them right now.
Back-to-back home games in front of their fans for the first time since 2019. Look, they beat the Chiefs, sure. So did the Chargers. I mean, this is absolutely perplexing that all this money is coming on the Ravens. Dennis Garcia says, join the Broncos train. I've got to sit back and figure out what I'm missing here, because I can't think of anything scarier right now in this young season than going into Mile High. With the way they're playing, the confidence they have, and Teddy being in complete control, this defense swarming. I know they don't have Chubb, but I'm just I'm at a complete loss here with all the injuries the Ravens have, that they would possibly be favorites here. So, I'm just going to wait. I'll wait until the tide comes back to the Broncos, because this makes no sense to me. I'll write this down, what it's at right now, with 6,733 tickets in, because we'll get 60,000 on our breakdown on Sunday. But right now, 82% of the tickets are on the Ravens, 88% of cash. And I just, for the life of me, I cannot understand how this could possibly be that way. So I'm not betting this tonight. I don't know what. I'm completely lost, and have to figure out what these sharps, what the big bets are seeing in the Ravens. So for me, Aaron Palou, look at in our chat, we have 67% on the Broncos at -1. So Aaron Peluso says Denver wins 27-17. Randy Brandt says Ravens' confidence level will be high against the Broncos. Look, I get that. I mean, the Ravens can believe in themselves all they want. It's just this Broncos team is a real deal. And yeah, they've been playing against bad teams, but I just think they're very good. I'm not going to move at this point. We'll move on to the next game. Do you agree with this market move from 45 to 44 on the total?
Yeah, I don't see a terribly high scoring game, but I feel like that's right in the pocket.
I'm just like beside all day watching money come in on the Ravens, and I'm like, what? I even had a friend message me. He's like, I need you to put a bet in on the Ravens for me. And I'm like, what? I mean, I didn't say that to him, but in my head, I screamed it. There you have Ravens, Broncos, 4:25 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be on the Broncos. Real Deal Prime says you're sleeping on Baltimore, guys. I guess I am sleeping on Baltimore. I guess I am at this point. Okay, we'll move on, and we'll be talking about this all week long. This is the most fascinating game on the card for me.